We hear people talk about emotions all the time. So, what are emotions? Emotions are our beliefs and the energy that we've attached to those beliefs flowing through our body. If you really break that down and think about it, when you're happy, there's a sense of happiness that flows through every cell of your body. And that energy of happiness affects your cells. You feel alive, you feel vibrant. But if you have an energy where you feel alone, that energy permeates your body and it affects your cells. The same thing with fear. Now, we were brought up with the idea that fear is to serve us. If there's a lion behind the tree, it's good to have fear. But once the lion disappears, we go away from fear. But our ego, what we've done is we've attached feelings, emotions to people, places, events, things. And anytime that person's face may surface within our mind, whether they're there physically or not, take a parent. Say you didn't have a great relationship with a parent and it's toxic, right? They can just appear in your memory and all of a sudden that negative emotion, where's it going? Through your body. And what do they say in epigenetics? That the environment of your cells determines whether they are healthy or whether they are diseased. So your emotions have a tremendous impact on your physical health. They have a tremendous impact on your mental health. Your emotions, what you predominantly feel most running through your body, attracts to it what is like it. So, who controls the emotions that you've attached to things? Only you. You're the one who's provided the link. And in many cases, you've actually used super glue to that person, that event, that thing, that memory. You've super glued that emotion. Well, I want you to know that there is a anti-super glue formula that can unlock it. And it's your desire to change the attachment. And the best way to do that is to figure out what emotion do you want attached to it. Let's go back to that parent that you have that feeling about. Realize, if you can realize that that parent was doing the best they could based on their inner state of mind, they wouldn't do anything other than that. Their state of mind may just been that out of sync, horrific if you want to use the word. So they were doing the best they could. They didn't know any better. They didn't have the wisdom to change. They were so programmed, domesticated by their life experience that they were doing the best they could to just live every day. And if you can start to bring that in and realize that, then you'll also realize that what they did had nothing to do with you. Everything they did was for themselves. But you've taken it personally and you've made it about you and you've attached that they attacked you. They didn't attack you. They were lashing out because of all the negative energy within them. You just happened to be there. I know that's a big thing I'm talking about, and it's not an easy thing to balance out, but we all have the ability. Why? Because we've been given the ability to think. We don't have to keep thinking the same thoughts over and over again. We can think new thoughts. And if you think you know something, you've just shut down your ability to think. There's infinite wisdom out there, and we all have access to it if we're open to receiving that wisdom. And here's the key. With new wisdom, we can create a new life. I'm always seeking new ideas. It's just part of who I am. Yesterday, I was in an introduction into a hypnotism program. Why? I believe I can help implant ideas into subconscious mind deeper through hypnotism. It was incredible how they gave me information I already knew, but in a language different than I'd ever heard. And I realized we were talking the same thing. It was fascinating. I'm juiced. I love being juiced. My emotions are high about that. I chose to attach that emotion to it. What emotions are you going to attach to things today? And what emotions are you willing to release? It's a great day to be alive, and you get to choose which way you go. Until tomorrow, much love.